Have you ever seen a woman juggle a toddler on one hip, a laptop balanced on the other, and a steaming cup of coffee precariously perched on the edge of a cluttered kitchen counter? That's Mia every morning before dawn. Mia is a single mom working a full-time job and chasing her college degree, all while raising her 6-year-old son, Leo. Her alarm buzzes at 4:30 a.m. before the world wakes. The house is quiet except for Leo's soft breathing. She tiptoes to the kitchen, pulls out her laptop, and dives into her coursework. Every paragraph she writes is a step closer to a better future. But it's not just about hitting the books. It's about setting an example for Leo, that education and hard work can change your life. By 6:30 a.m., the house erupts into chaos. Breakfast spills, backpacks get packed, and shoes are searched for. Mia's multitasking muscles are tested as she manages to prepare lunch, tie shoelaces, and review work emails simultaneously. The clock ticks down to the school drop-off and then off to her job, where she works a demanding shift. The real challenge? Time. There are never enough hours in the day, and exhaustion is a constant companion. But Mia has a secret weapon. She's mastered the art of micro-moments. Instead of waiting for one big chunk of free time, she uses small pockets, like the 10 minutes waiting for Leo's school bus, or the 15 minutes during lunch breaks, to listen to audiobooks related to her studies or plan her next assignments. Mia also built a village. She connects with other single parents, forming a support network to swap babysitting favors, share study materials, and offer emotional boosts when days feel impossible. The power of community keeps her grounded. Evenings are for family, homework help, bedtime stories, and sometimes quiet moments where Mia and Leo dream aloud about their future. These moments fuel her resilience. Over time, Mia's grades improve, her confidence grows, and Leo sees his mom not just as a caretaker, but as a warrior. When graduation day arrives, it's not just a ceremony. It's a testament to every early morning, every skipped social event, every moment she chose persistence over exhaustion. Mia's journey teaches us that success isn't about having perfect conditions, but about creating small wins every day. So, carve out those micro moments, build your village, and remember, your perseverance is the legacy you leave. What's one small moment you can seize today to move closer to your dreams? But let's take a step back and really explore what Mia's life looks like beyond the quick snapshots of morning routines and late-night studies. Imagine the quiet moments before dawn when the world is still wrapped in darkness, and Mia sits at the kitchen table, the soft glow of her laptop screen illuminating her determined face. It's in these early hours that she confronts the mountain of assignments, research papers, and exams that stand between her and her degree. Her journey is not just a test of time management, but of emotional endurance. There are nights when exhaustion threatens to overwhelm her, when the weight of responsibility feels crushing. Yet she rises each day, motivated by a promise she made to herself and to Leo, a promise that education will open doors to opportunities they both deserve. Mia's story is also one of sacrifice. The social events she misses, the weekends spent studying instead of resting, the countless dinners eaten alone while Leo sleeps. These sacrifices are not losses, but investments in a future they are building together. Her workday is no less demanding. Balancing a full-time job means navigating workplace challenges with the same determination she applies to her studies. There are moments when her boss questions her availability or when deadlines loom large, but Mia adapts, using every resource at her disposal to keep moving forward. The micro moments she seizes throughout the day are a study in efficiency and intentionality. Waiting for Leo's school bus becomes a time for reviewing flashcards. A lunch break transforms into a quiet hour of listening to a lecture podcast. These fragments of time, often overlooked, are the building blocks of her progress. Community is another cornerstone of Mia's success. The network she has built with fellow single parents is a source of strength and practical support. They share not only babysitting duties, but also advice, encouragement, and the understanding that only those walking a similar path can provide. At home, the relationship between Mia and Leo is a source of joy and motivation. Even the simplest moments, folding laundry together, sharing a bedtime story, or talking about their hopes and dreams, become affirmations of their bond and resilience. As Mia's academic performance improves, so does her confidence. She begins to see herself not just as a student or a worker, but as a role model for Leo and others in her community. Her story inspires those around her to believe that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with perseverance and support. When graduation day finally arrives, it is a celebration not just of academic achievement, but of the countless unseen battles fought and won. It marks the culmination of years of hard work, determination, and unwavering commitment. Mia's experience reminds us all that success is rarely a straight path. It is a series of small victories, earned in moments of quiet determination and relentless effort. It teaches us the value of time, community, and the power of hope. So what can you learn from Mia's journey? Perhaps it's the importance of finding your own micro moments, those small windows of opportunity amidst a busy life that can be harnessed to inch closer to your goals. Maybe it's the reminder that you don't have to do it alone. Building a support network can make all the difference. Or it could be the understanding that resilience is built not in grand gestures, but in the daily choices to keep going, even when it's hard. As you reflect on your own dreams and the obstacles you face, ask yourself, what's one small moment you can seize today to move closer to your dreams? It might be 10 minutes of focused work, a conversation with a mentor, or simply a moment of self-care to recharge. Remember, like Mia, your perseverance is the legacy you leave, not just for yourself, but for those who look up to you. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. And so, the story continues, not just for Mia and Leo, but for anyone striving to turn their dreams into reality. Every morning, every night, every micro moment counts. What will you do with yours?